Hey there everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So on this video guys, it just came to my attention that I've never actually shown my actual Robinhood portfolio. I've never shown you guys how my portfolio looks and how it's been performing and whatnot. With that being said guys, we're going to go over exactly on what's in my portfolio today and what's actually going to be happening in the near future. Maybe in the next couple of months or so, I'm going to do some drastic changes to my portfolio. And I'll go into a more deeper in-depth video on why I'm doing these things probably in the next video or so, okay? So stay tuned for that video. So if you want to catch that video, make sure you stay subscribed. Make sure you like this video guys. And let's get straight into the portfolio. So now, obviously you can see on the screen here, my portfolio. It's around $2,300, close to $2,400. And let's just go over real quick how it's been performing. For the week so far, well, it is barely Monday at the timing of the recording of this video, so we're up about 1% so far. Now let's see how we're doing for the month. We're about 4% up this month. Past 3 months, we're about 6%, 7% up in the past 3 months. And for the year, we're negative 14%. So it doesn't look like we're doing too good, but again, I've been doing a lot of stuff with my portfolio lately, but like I said, I'm going to go deeper into why I'm, doing these drastic changes to my portfolio. Now, with that being said, let's go over some of the stocks that I have in this portfolio. Now, listen, when I started investing, guys, I made a lot of major mistakes. So I'm going to go over my huge loss right now instead of going over my biggest gains, okay? Because I know when it comes to these portfolio reviews, people like to go over their biggest gains, and me, I would much rather go over my biggest losses so that some of you can learn from my mistakes and not do the same thing, okay? So with that being said, now I don't know how many of you know what IQ is or what company that is, but it's essentially like the Netflix of China, okay? So if you've been following the stock market for a while, then you know what this company is. But this company, man, I bought it back like way back when it was getting hyped in the beginning, and I started buying shares at too high prices from following what other people were investing in. So that's the biggest thing that I want you guys to take away from this video guys, is that you need to do your own research and don't listen to anybody else, and don't follow hype, okay? Just like don't follow the hype of what everybody else is buying, because if everybody else is buying it guys, then I guarantee you it's already too late for you to buy it, okay? But anyways, so right now, IQ is at around $19.50 at the timing of this video. Now, as you can see, my average cost was like $35. So I'm already down like $260 just on this individual stock by itself. And I'm down about 45%, guys. Like, I basically lost half my money when I invested into this company. And even right now, I still own like 16 shares of this stock, okay? So in total right now, if I were to sell it right now, I would get back $312. But honestly, at this point, I might just go ahead and sell it. I don't know. Again, I'm going to go into a more in-depth video of what I'm going to do with my portfolio. But I want to show you just my biggest loss right here, okay, guys? Because not everybody is willing to show you their biggest losses. And I'm willing to do that, okay? But again, that's my biggest loss. Now, some of the other stuff that I have in this portfolio will be Gain, aka Gladstone Investment. Now I like this one because it pays a monthly dividend to me every single month, okay? Now the dividend is not too high, as you can see right here. My dividends for September have been 42 cents because I own 14 shares and they've given me 42 cents. The month before that is 95, and then the month before that another 95. So it's been constantly paying me dividends every single month, okay? For that passive income. But again, I don't want to go too much into depth in some of these stocks. So let's go over real quick. My total portfolio amount for this is $175. Let's see, for the total return, I'm up 22%. So not too bad, okay? 22% up. That's pretty good. And my average cost is around $10.20. So, if you averaged it out, that's how much I paid technically per stock. And it's up at $12.50, so not too bad, guys. Now over here, we got 2 shares of Apple, which is at $2.17 at the moment. and my equity is around $435, and we're up 21% with Apple. So not too bad. I mean, just off these two stocks alone, basically, you know, covers what I lost in IQ, okay? So I broke even just from these two stocks. So in all, not too bad. Now, here's my biggest gain right here on this portfolio, guys. Microsoft. I just gotta say, I love Microsoft right now, guys. And currently, I own 10 shares of Microsoft, okay? So that's around $1,300 already. So that's like already half this portfolio. Now, we're up 45%. Yeah, look, right here, guys. Microsoft alone already covers what I lost in IQ. So the rest of my portfolio is nothing but positive gains, okay? So even though I lost all that money in IQ, I got it back just from, you know, average costing on these other stocks that I own. So we're up $423 ever since I purchased Microsoft. And I mean, just look at the chart, guys. I mean, it's been killing its earnings lately. And my dividends, $4.60. $4, I mean, that's like almost $5 every single quarter. So I mean, just for holding Microsoft, guys. Again, that's my biggest gain right now, Microsoft. And the last two, Chesapeake Energy. I mean, this was a free stock, so I'm really not tripping too much about this one. We got like one share of that. And then the last one right here, Paratium or something like that. I mean, this was a free stock too, so I'm not really too concerned about the stock either. I mean, eventually I'm going to end up selling these two shares anyways. But guys, I mean, that basically breaks down my whole portfolio. Now, let me just say real quick that I had way much more money in this account and way more stocks invested into this account. In fact, when I first started, I actually had like almost $6,000 into this account. But over time, I've just been selling a lot of shares. I mean, I got my reasons for this, okay? Because again, I'm going to make a separate video on why I've been selling a lot of these things. So we go into my history real quick. I just want to show you guys on the recent. As you can see, all my dividends, Apple. And as you can see right here, I withdrew $1,200 on April 8th. So $1,200, I mean, I was up like at what, almost $4,000, $5,000 right there. As you can see, I've been selling a lot of shares. Sold Micron Technology, sold Tyson Foods, and then in March 7th, I withdrew another $1,000. More dividends. I sold eBay shares. Then I sold the one Amazon share that I had. So I did own one share in Amazon, okay, which was almost at $1,800. And when I bought it, I think it was like at $1,200 or so. So I mean, I gained a pretty good amount just from that one share of Amazon, which is really amazing, guys. But yeah, guys, anyways, like I said, I've been doing a lot of drastic changes to my portfolio. But to get a better understanding, I'm going to make a separate video on the next video explaining why I'm doing what I'm doing, okay? Because I'll be honest, guys, eventually I'm going to sell my whole portfolio out and clean it out. But again, stay tuned to the next video, guys. Make sure you stay subscribed so that you can catch the next video on why exactly I'm doing this, okay? I don't want to alarm you thinking it's you know, a major crisis going on, which it might. But again, guys, just stay tuned for that video. I hope you did enjoy this little breakdown. Again, I didn't want to go too deep into this portfolio because again, guys, I'm going to be doing some drastic major changes, okay? So I'll keep you updated on the next video. And as always, guys, if you did enjoy this type of content, you know, make sure you stay subscribed. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about my portfolio. I mean, I know it ain't the best of best, but I mean, hey, we make some mistakes and we learn from our mistakes, okay? So again, that's why I wanted to go more deeper into IQ, just to show you guys my biggest loss. Because I mean, if you don't see the losses, guys, then you're going to assume that you're going to win all the time. And that's just not going to happen, okay? You're going to take some losses here and there. And you have to be comfortable with taking those losses. Now, yes, I lost a lot of money with IQ, but I mean, hey, I'm comfortable with it because otherwise I wouldn't have invested that money into the stock market, right? But anyways, guys, that's just going to wrap it up for today's video. If you have any questions or concerns, man, leave them down there in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next one, alright? So stay notified for that next video. Later.